What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Andy Crimson here with Mukbangs and Hangs. Today we've got a lot to go over as far as Stranger Things is concerned. I have to go through everything that I felt and saw, so if you haven't seen it yet, this is going to be a spoiler YouTube video, so just be careful if you're going to continue watching. And today for lunch, I have Burger King. So I just found out they have this new Whopper. It's called the Southwest Bacon Whopper. And I was kind of intrigued to try it because of its ingredients. So that's what we're going to do today. And I also ordered some onion rings with it and got some chicken nuggets just because it was a good deal, you know. Also, we're going to charge like a massive fee. They do have it in a double, but I got the single one just because I wanted to just test it out first. I don't know if it was going to be too much for me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look, our little bird friend is back. This is our tree. We're sharing the tree. When I got this bag, I just started smelling the onion rings like right away. From what I understand about this burger, it's gonna have cheese, lettuce, tomato. What makes it Southwest, it's got like an avocado spread, some tortilla crisp chips, and there's supposed to be like some sort of hot sauce. So let's just open this bad boy up and check it out. I love the smell of Burger King. I don't care what anybody says. They have some pretty good burgers. And hopefully this one was up. Okay. Presentation does not look great. Can't really see. It's pretty flat. Open it up here. I do see the avocado spread. There's bacon. You can't really see the little tortilla chips. And definitely there's that yellow sauce. And one little chip escaped. So we're gonna do a thumbnail. Hopefully I can get like a pretty side of the burger. Alrighty, let's do a first bite, shall we? This is the Southwest Bacon Whopper. Interesting. It reminds me of something. It's gonna sound weird. It's like a mix of Pizza Hut and a taco related food item. It's pretty good. Nice crunch with the tortilla crisp. I thought that would get like all mushy and stuff, but it's pretty good. I don't think I've gotten into the avocado too much yet, but it's good. It's good. Interesting to say the least. It's an onion ring. They did give me some zesty sauce for these onion rings. So guys, let's get on with it, shall we? I started watching the Stranger Things finale in one location, and then I was like, you know what, I need the privacy of my vehicle, so I went to finish it in my car, and I was blubbering because I knew the last 20-25 minutes I was gonna be a hot mess, and I was like audible like sobs, and I was a mess. Such a great episode. Last two episodes, I should say. Such a great performance by everyone. Great writing. But why they gotta do us like that? Why they gotta do me like that? And, you know, it's not the first time the writers have created a very lovable, likable character and then just, you know? what makes Eddie Munson so likable? What's his appeal? Me personally, it's the rocker aesthetic, it's the rocker vibe, the nerdiness, the tough exterior, kind of almost intimidating persona, but on the inside he's a real softie and he cares about people, just like we saw with his interaction with Chrissy. Oh, that whole upside down guitar shredding scene was like my favorite thing ever. It was perfect, and I love the song choice, Master Puppets. I'm even wearing Master Puppets today for this occasion, for this video. It's almost got like a smoky taste to it versus like zesty, spicy kind of vibe they were going for. It's definitely got like a familiar taste. Something. Something fell. Always something, right, guys? So, like, let me go down my list of things I wanted to talk about when it came to the finale. Will had this, like, emotional apicas talk with Mike and, like, projecting that it was about 11, but everybody's kind of under the understanding that it's about himself and his feelings for Mike, which Mike has been kind of annoying. He's really been all about 11, all about his girlfriend. There wasn't like an even distribution of like talking about his friends, but I think that's just like a thing when you get older and you have a girlfriend and stuff. I love seeing Nancy and Steve, like, you know, kind of, they've been in like opposite orbits, right? Because they broke up and now they're kind of getting drawn back together. I am Team Steve, by the way. Like, no offense to Jonathan. I don't know. And then at the end, he still like lies to her, because this whole thing where he was kind of avoiding her and stuff throughout the whole season was because of the college situation. He felt like he couldn't leave his family. And at the end, after they went through all that, he didn't tell her that he decided not to go to the college that they had previously decided on. So I was like, no, we want Steve Harrington in this house. These last 2 episodes were so intense. The stakes were so high. I love everybody's delivery, from Erica to Dustin and Eddie. It was great. I mean, one of my favorite scenes from the finale was Nancy Wheeler coming in with the sawed-off shotgun and just blowing a hole through Vecna. I got like a weird, I don't know if you would call it euphoria, or like, I got some weird feelings coming up when she was doing her badass moment. And I was like, dang, that is a queen right there. We stan Nancy Wheeler. She has come so far as a character. Since I've been mourning the loss of Eddie, also I've been like rewatching the Songify thing on YouTube about Chrissy Wake Up, the little song. You guys should check that out. I think it's entertaining. And I was rewatching the scene between Eddie and Chrissy. I thought that was just so wholesome. It's still one of my favorite scenes throughout the series. And, you know, everybody's been talking about how they filmed her death scene, then they filmed that interaction. They're like, why did we kill off this character? Eddie and her have such great chemistry. I would have loved to see something like blossom and develop there, because it was so cute. And she's so nice and sweet. I think she could have added a lot. She's like the stereotypical cheerleader with like the jock boyfriend, and could be perfect in the Gang of Misfits. I want to try a chicken nugget. I haven't had a BK chicken nugget in a hot minute. It's alright. I think Wendy's has better nuggets. And speaking about said jerk boyfriend, Jason, he is like the most, I think, hated character in the whole season, even above Vecna, because he's a jerk. And, you know, you can't really argue. I was like, oh, he's just so upset about what happened to Chrissy. That was his girlfriend. But somebody brought up a point online. I was reading it today but he lets all that get, like, blind him from everything else is going on. He doesn't pay attention to Lucas. He doesn't see, like, there's other things, like, going amiss. He just honed in on Eddie is to blame for everything. These kids are to blame. So that's why it was so satisfying to see him ripped in half. I was over him so much. I have to say, I am enjoying this burger. Now that the madness is over, everybody's going to be pining for season 5. It's the last season. And there's already theories going around about what's going to happen. I'm happy that the writers announced that the season is going to be centered around Will, because that's where it started. And he's been kind of in the back seat for a while. It's really kind of annoying because he's been, like, alone this whole time. Like, everything else is going on. Nobody pays attention to him. You know, he's just kind of been in, like I said, the background. There's a theory going around that in order to defeat Vecna and to close the Upside Down, whatever it is going to be, that Will is going to sacrifice himself. And it's just like, I don't want that to happen, even though it's kind of like a cliche. He doesn't get the guy he wants. He's been alone, and it's like, why is it up to him to sacrifice everything? And I'm also curious, is there something special or particular about Will that Vecna kind of singled him out in the first season? Like, is there something about him? Because when Vecna was younger and when Will was young, like, they were kind of doing the same thing. I kind of don't want Mike and Eleven to be together, not just because of Will. I just never saw them as, like, a strong pairing. Like, I know she's, like, adores him at some moments because it's, you know, it's young love. And they've been through a lot of traumatic things together. I don't see it. You know, I don't feel it. So I don't know if I want them together in the end. I don't know how the Jonathan, Nancy, Steve thing will resolve itself. A lot of people were saying, well, maybe the outcome of that triangle is her just venturing off on her own, finding herself. She's not with either of them, which I would prefer. If she doesn't go with Steve, then you're not having nobody. I don't want her with Jonathan. I would love if Eddie came back somehow, but he's pretty much dead. The only way that he would is maybe like in a vision, or Vecna brings him back like a zombie type of deal. If they somehow bring back Dr. Brenner, you better bring back Eddie, because I'm not having that. I will riot. Well, this zesty sauce is really spicy. you know, for not using, I don't think it's real avocado for the spread. For it being like a fast food thing, it's pretty good. And the bacon is really good too. Not too soggy, crispy. So guys, let me know your thoughts, your predictions for season 5, anything about Stranger Things. Leave me a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also went to go, I went on a date with my mama. We went to go see the Elvis movie. She's like a big Elvis fan. She actually got to see him live when she was like 13 years old. So I've always been kind of familiar with his story and his music, and this new biopic came out with Austin Butler. And to be honest, when I saw the previews, I wasn't real convinced. It almost looked kind of cheap, you know, his portrayal of Elvis, but I was completely won over by the end of the movie. I think he did a fantastic job. He sounds like him. It was amazing to see. I wasn't too fond of how, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was set up kind of, it reminded me of Quentin Tarantino and whoever did Moulin Rouge, like this real story animated kind of whimsical intro, and like they would use that style to like cut into different scenes. I wasn't a big fan, but I got over it. But it was a good movie. It was sad though, because, you know, we know the real life story of Elvis. But nevertheless, when I watch things like that, when it ever comes to like The Temptations or Elvis, any other biopic, like even the Queen one that came out a few years ago, I always leave watching those movies very inspired, because they're a part of our history. Like, it's like me wanting to incorporate some of what they did into my artistry when I'm on stage. I don't know, that's just the kind of the way I get inspired. Alright guys, last bite. So, let's see. What are we gonna rate this burger? Well, I wasn't real impressed with the presentation, but I think we're gonna lean in on 7.5 to 8. It was pretty good. Because I think that Burger King's been pretty consistent with their burgers. It was an interesting take on Southwest, however you want to call it. I thought it was going to be more like the Southern style burger from Whataburger, but it was different because it had those little crispy tortilla chips, which it was awesome that they weren't soggy. The bacon wasn't soggy. The avocado spread was decent. So yeah, like, we're going to go 7.5, 8 out of a 10. That's what I'm going to give the Southwest Whopper from BK. Well guys, thank you so much for watching today's mukbang. I really appreciate all your support, whether it's subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing the videos. It means a lot to me, so thank you. Yeah, if you have anything you want to tell me, you want to talk about Stranger Things, Elvis, anything at all, just leave me a comment. I'll try to get back to you. And you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Where else am I? Oh, I have a Facebook page. So yeah, just follow me wherever you want. I've also got a Patreon if you want to have some like background content, extra content. Also, the channel memberships are available on here. So yeah, just hit me up if you have any questions about any of that. So hope you have a great day, a great rest of the week, and I will see you all later. Bye.